Today's unfolding stories paint a complex picture of power plays, tense confrontations, and shifting strategies across the globe, with headlines rippling from Eastern Europe through the Americas to Africa. At the heart of it all is a tale of negotiation and conflict, a drama playing out on a grand geopolitical stage where old alliances are tested and new dynamics emerge. In Eastern Europe, Russian President Vladimir Putin has once again raised the stakes in the ongoing conflict with Ukraine. He is demanding full control over key Ukrainian regions, particularly the Donetsk and Luhansk areas in the east, as a condition to freeze the war. This territorial demand is not a new gambit, but the clearest and most unyielding one, too. Emerged from a recent high-profile summit in Alaska, where Putin met with former US President Donald Trump. Putin's insistence on these regions reflects a deeper strategy, a bid not just for land, but for power and influence in a region racked by conflict for years now. This demand effectively means that Russia wants acknowledged control over a significant part of Ukraine, which Ukraine's leadership has firmly rejected. The prospect of such a concession remains deeply controversial and fraught with consequences for the future of European peace and security. What makes this even more intriguing is the role that Trump appears to be playing in this complex chessboard. The Alaska summit was described by Putin as timely and very useful, suggesting both leaders found common ground, or at least an opening for dialogue. Reports suggest Trump may even support the idea of striking a peace deal that involves territorial compromises, a position that aligns with his recent shift to indicate a peace agreement might proceed without a formal ceasefire first. This represents a significant pivot from earlier stances and adds fresh momentum to the possibility of negotiations, but it also risks alienating Ukraine and its Western allies, who see such territorial losses as untenable. The delicate balancing act between diplomacy and realpolitik is on full display here, as the world watches to see if these talks might lead to an end to brutal fighting or merely serve as a pause in a much larger conflict. Meanwhile, turmoil is far from confined to Eastern Europe. Across the Balkans, Serbia is grappling with its own storm of unrest. Violent protests have erupted in the streets, growing so fierce that demonstrators clashed with police and even set fire to offices of the ruling Populist Party. This unrest underscores the deep political divisions and volatile sentiments in Serbia, a country with a complicated history of ethnic tensions and political strife. The anger manifesting on the streets speaks to deeper frustrations with governance and social inequality, issues that resonate beyond Serbia's borders and hint at a region still searching for stability in its post-Yugoslav era. Shifting continents, Bolivia presents another geopolitical knot. Former President Evo Morales finds himself in a precarious position amid a volatile political climate. Right-wing presidential candidates have made ominous threats to arrest him if they come to power, underscoring the bitter divisions running through Bolivian society. Morales, a historically significant